run the Hoover around the bedrooms, Mrs. Farm, now, and then I'm done.
OK.
Ow!
Dear Mrs. Charlton.
Have you had your dinner?
Don't interrupt. It's from the estate agent. Dear Mrs. Charlton, re 25 Crossways Avenue.
Have they sold it?
They've had an offer.
How much?
48 grand.
48? And they're suggesting you accept 48? That house is worth at least 50. In fact, I'd go for 54. I'm going to ring them.
Lainey, love, the cancer's in my bones, not my brains. I can make my own phone calls, Tar.
I'm sorry.
Go and answer the door. I don't want to discuss it.
Hi, love. I just popped in to see how your mum is.
I'm fine. Come in. Sorry about the sick room. Hey, there's a thought. What are you doing this afternoon?
Me?
Because I've got to go into town, see the solicitors.
Mum, you can't. Not the way you've been lately. I mean, what if you get ill again?
Well, got me magic pills, haven't I? Hey, never mind HRT. Morphine, that's the stuff.
I'll come with you. I'll just give Mick a ring.
Sweetheart, I love you to death, but you're not invited. Are you on, Julia?
Oh, I am, love, yeah. I was on my way to Birkenhead Market anyway.
I'll get my coat.
Don't worry about her, love. I'll look after her.
Come on, Max. Max!
Have to find it.
I honestly don't think it's here anymore.
Well, where is it then?
Max, you're not listening. There is no last clue. It is lost. It's in some council tip under mounds of rubbish. We're never going to find it. So please, please, I can't bear seeing you. Leave it. Let it go.
You think I'm falling apart, don't you?
No.
You're right. I don't... I can't seem to, I can't think straight. I know it's not in there. I know it in my head, but I've just got to make sure.
If you want to fall apart, you fall apart. Max, you've held me together for weeks. It's your turn now. Rip up the whole house if it makes you feel better.
Oh, God, Susanna. How long does it go on for? How long does it hurt this much?
This is the life, eh, Julia? A life on the ocean waves. I always fancied going to sea. My husband was on the ships for a while.
Oh, my Arthur was. He was a steward on the Blue Flu line until he got into the office line.
All them places my Charles went to. Singapore, New Zealand, South America. Oh, I was dead jealous. Stuck us home with the kids. He was going to take me. He said, never mind, lad, when the kids are grown, I'll take you around the world. Never did. He'd had enough of it by then. Popped his clogs instead. So I never did see abroad. Never will now.
Are you eating at home tonight?
Yeah.
What should we have? If you want something to do, you could dry that lot up.
All right.
Funny how you keep eating, isn't it? You think you'll never be hungry again, but you are. You think you'll never sleep again, but you do. Seems so disloyal.
Where are the tea towels?
Clean one in the drawer. So unfeeling. I suppose that's what people mean when they say life goes on. It does. Just on and on. Like a clockwork doll, eating, sleeping, getting dressed.
Last clue.
She can't spell special, can she? Where you put your big fat feet, you will find a special treat. When it scans. Where was it?
Between the tea towels.
Hundreds of things I've never done. I've never had a proper evening gown.
Oh, you must have. I had one once in the 50s. Blue net skirt with sequins all over it and a dead tight bodice.
Yeah, well, they wore them in the 50s, didn't they? I missed that. I was at school. Missed out on everything, me. And when I'm finally free to do all the wild things I never did in my youth, bloody go and snuff it. It's not what you'd call fair, is it?
You're right, love, it's not.
I've never even shoplifted.
Hey, well, don't start now.
I've never picked up a fella. Never had a one-night stand.
Hey, watch what you're saying.
I've never been really bad, Julia. Never had the chance.
Shh! Don't say things like that in Birkenhead Market. White slave traders. They were rife in the 60s, you know. A girl from our street went missing in 1962, ended up 10 years later in Argentina.
Oh, but what an adventure they were. Being whisked off to a brothel in Buenos Aires. I don't think I'd mind dying so much if I'd had a few adventures. You know, a bit of danger in my life. A bit of romance. Oh, he was a lovely fellow, my Charlie. But I never got the moonlight and the champagne. My heart never missed a beat when he touched my arm. Well, not after the first couple of months, anyway. Too busy keeping the roof over our heads.
Oh, I had romance. I did. An American sergeant stationed in Baton Wood. Oh, he was gorgeous. What happened to him, eh?
He's probably fat and dull now.
Hey, I tell you what, we'll make a list of all the things you haven't done, right? And then we'll do them. Okay?
What is it?
I daren't open it now. Here, you open it.
No, Hugh. She made it for you. There's a note. Dear Daddy, here is an orange spotty for you. It's your prize. Love and kisses, Emily. P.S. It's my last Smartie. P.P.S. Because orange is your favourite colour. P.P.P.S. Come and give me a goodnight kiss tonight.
Well, what do I do with it?
Eat it.
Can't eat it.
That's what she gave you it for. Eat it.
Can't. Last thing she ever gave me. I should have it set in clear enamel or to keep it forever.
You have to eat it, Max. That was the game.
You ready for this, Julia?
Which one is it, love? I'm losing count.
The Italian one.
Oh, why?
What do you think? £550.
You're not going to buy it, are you?
What would I do with a dress like this? They could bury me in it, I suppose. It's for a funeral, love.
It's David, Max.
Oh, hi.
David, can I get you something? You know, a coffee?
No,
or...
no, thank you, really. I just needed 5 minutes with Max, on his own, if that's all right.
Right. I'll be upstairs then.
She left me a Smartie.
She what?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, it's been a bad couple of days.
Yes, I'm sure some days must be worse than others. Max, I'll get to the point, and I'll leave you in peace. I've just had a phone call from Patricia.
Was she taking my children this time, some remote island off Alaska?
She wants to know if you... That's not fair, you know.
It's not exactly half an hour down the road, is it? Quebec.
As a matter of fact, she rang to ask if you would like the children to come over and stay for a couple of weeks before they leave.
Stay here.
Well, she would have rung you herself, Max, but...
God, well, yes. When can they come?
She was a bit nervous about it, you know. She thought things might be difficult here, and she wasn't sure how Susanna would feel, but... Susanna wouldn't make things awkward, would she, under the circumstances?
She might. Yes, she might. Things are a bit tricky.
Well, it's your last chance to see the children before they emigrate. Surely she'd understand.
It's been very tough on Susanna. We've already... It's harder for her. I still have 2 children and she has nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'll let Patsy know that you'd rather not.
No. Don't, David, what to do, I'll talk to Susanna.
Is McDonald tonight?
Oh, you've just missed him. You waiting for someone?
Yeah, well, sort of, yeah.
Well, why don't you have another drink while you wait?
No, I'm all right, thanks, Jack.
Do you know, that girl who's just walked in, I could swear I know her. I can't think where from.
Which one?
The dark-haired girl in the red. Yeah, I do, I know her. Is this who you're waiting for?
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. You all right? Yeah. Listen, do you want to stay here, or do you want to get off somewhere?
This is fine.
Oh, right, okay. Would you like a drink?
Gin and tonic, please.
Right. Sorry, I don't even know your name.
I don't know yours.
It's Thomas.
Carmel.
Oh, Carmel, well, that's a lovely name.
So did they call you Tom or Tommy?
Sinbad.
Sinbad? Oh, right. So you went away to sea?
No, I was a window cleaner.
You've lost me?
Oh, it's a joke, you know. The rumour was that I didn't clean the windows properly, just little circles. I left out the edges and, you know, wasn't true.
Oh, right.
So how's the lawnmower?
The lawnmower works a treat.
Gin and tonic with lemon.
Please.
Eastern hospitality still exists.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe you let her go out on her own.
She's not on her own. She's with Julia Brogan.
What are we supposed to do? Lock her up? Tie her to a chair? She's a free agent.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
And delight to be the first to crack a joke at the
Do you think we should ring the hospitals?
It's broken down buses or the crumbling pavements.
2 boys and a girl. Mills is just 21 now.
You're joking?
Then there's Timothy. He's 15. He's a bit special, that Tim. Very sensitive. Then there's my youngest, Melanie. She's 13. She's lovely.
Yeah, well, if she's anything like her mum, she will be, won't she?
So, have you got any kids?
One little girl, Ruth, she's 2. She's beautiful, and she's a genius, of course.
Of course. And then Mum?
It's in Bristol.
Nice.
And,
Knowsley Cemetery. I've been a widow 8 years now.
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I managed. My eldest has been wonderful. He's a good lad.
So you're babysitting for you tonight?
He is, yeah.
Listen, if you're not in any rush, do you want to go on somewhere else after this?
Why not?
Is everything all right for you?
Yeah, everything's fine, yeah.
Jackie? Yeah? Leanne Power, remember? We were at school together. Leanne, oh my God, I knew you. I thought you'd moved out the area.
I did, yeah, but I'm back now, so... Do you work here, do you?
Well, I own it, well, like a half share.
Really?
And a salon.
Merseyside Auntie to Richard Branson, eh?
Well, I'm on my way.
So how's your mum? You know, she was dead nice to me, your mum, when I got myself up the spout.
Well, she's living in Bolton now. It and my dad has split up.
They didn't. Hey, God, we've got loads of gossip to catch up on, you know. Yeah? Yeah, I'm coming now. We'll have to do lunch or something.
Yeah, well, give us a ring.
I will, yeah, next week?
Yeah.
So you're not married then, yeah?
No, no way. What about you?
Don't talk to me about marriage. I'll tell you my tales of woe over lunch, eh? I'll see ya.
All right, see ya.
Susanna? Can I ask you something? You know when David came round today?
Patricia?
Yeah. Well, she wants to know... She wants to know if we'd like Thomas and Alice to stay before they go to Canada.
What? Wait, what? You mean here?
Yeah, well, if you really can't face it...
I don't know.
Well, if you wish, I mean, I could go out to France for a couple of weeks. Would that make it easier for you?
Yes, no. I don't know.
But I don't want to leave you, though. But the thing is, Susanna... Well, I really would like them here. It's going to happen, though, isn't it? Sooner or later. This is their home, too.
It's just... so soon. That's the weird thing. No one to talk to. I can't talk to my friends. They get upset. Can't talk to the kids. It's even worse. Especially Arlene. She's always been a mummy's girl. She's going to be lost without me. Which is why I thank God every day for Mick Johnson. He's a good man, Mick. I know. You'll see her through. 52, though, eh, Julia? It's too young. I'm not ready. Have you got a religious faith, love? What, heaven and stuff, you mean? No, not really, no. I'll say a prayer for you. I don't know how you face it, Julia, dying. All this, being dead, rotting away. Where does it go, all this life? It's like this great blank wall in front of me getting closer every day. Yeah, but when you get there, love, it won't be like a wall at all. It'll just be like a big cloud, and you slip through it dead easy. I know. I've seen it. I've been to 5 deathbeds now, and I'm not ready yet. That's the hard thing. Nowhere near ready. I don't know what to say, love. So much I want to see. Tanya's children. Whether Prince Charles marries Camilla. And what happens to our Cass? Now there's a girl with a talent for trouble.
I tell you what, we'll have another glass of this stuff.
Excuse me, love. 2 more glasses of white wine.
What's the matter? You're not crying, are you?
No. There's something in my eye.
I had a lovely day, Julia. I had a brilliant day.
I have all.
If I never have another, it was worth it.
Yes.
Well, time to pay the bill, eh? Better ring Arlene. Get my wrist slapped.
This is silly. I'm going to ring the police. I know she's a grown-up woman, but it's nearly 11 o'clock. Where were they going?
To the solicitors and then to Birkenhead.
Solicitors for what?
Oh, to sort out the house. She's had an offer.
What offer?
48 grand.
48? It's worth at least 55.
I know, that's what I said, but she's accepted it.
And I wonder who persuaded her that was a good idea.
Hey, don't look at me. Gladys does whatever she wants.
I'll get it. Mum? Oh, it's hair. Where are you?
So now she's got no home. She's stuck here.
Oh, they've had a meal, she's getting a taxi, and they're on the way home. Why didn't you ring?
This is her home now.
Yeah, well manoeuvred, Mick. You've got her really where you want, haven't you? Huh? And what's going to happen to all that money? Going to drift conveniently into your pocket?
Don't you dare speak to Mick like that. No, sorry, Mum, nothing. Yeah, I'll see you in a mo. Don't you dare speak to my husband like that.
Well, 48 grand would do him nicely, wouldn't it?
It would suit anyone, but it's not mine, and I won't touch a penny of it.
Yeah, but you know she's going to insist on paying her way. Well, you've really got this boxed off, haven't you?
I'm warning you, Cassie.
Well, look at it from where I'm sitting, Elaine. Huh? We were doing fine. Me, you, my mum, or Tanya, the 4 of us doing fine. Then he has to muscle in, and it's Mick says, Mick thinks. Well, I don't care what Mick thinks. And now Mum's sick, and he's muscling in on that too. This is our business, Elaine. She is our mum. He just waltzes into this family and flaming well takes it over. Well, I'm not having it.
Sharing my thoughts
It's a night of romantic comedy ahead on 4, starting with High Anxiety for Caroline in the City, after the break.
Total concentration is required.
Hey, dead comfy, these. Just the job for a hike round town.
You're not going out, are you?
I might be.
But we need to know, Mum.
Why?
Because we worry, that's why.
You didn't say if you liked them.
You're not going out in those, are you? Oh, no, you'll be a laughing stock.
I think they're brilliant.
No, get them off. They're going back to the shop. There's no way I'm going to let you out wearing those. What? What?
How many times did we have arguments like this when you were a bit of a girl?
Is this a wind-up?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist it. Look at her, Tanya. Horrible, aren't they?
Oh, Mum.
Boots on the other foot now, though, isn't it, eh? Look on your face when I rolled home the other night.
Yeah, well, you try doing that one more time and you are grounded for a fortnight, young lady.
Who is that on the phone?
Travel agents.
Oh.
About your flight to France.
Yes, I was just making inquiries.
Decided you're going, then?
Well, that's what we agreed. It would be easier for me to go over there.
We agreed you'd give me some time to think.
Yes, but Susanna... Patricia is taking the children to Canada in less than a month. I can't not see them. Look, if you really don't want me to go to France, what if I bring the children over here?
No, I don't think I could cope with that.
Then what would you like me to do?
I don't know, Max. You stop putting pressure on me.
Permission to ask for a cup of tea.
All right, Glad. You'll be pleased to know that I've stuck your commode out in the garage.
Oh, thanks, Mick. If I never see that thing again, it'll be a day too soon. Hey, listen, love. I was wondering if you could do us a favour.
Yeah, sure.
I've got to get a letter off to the solicitors about selling the house. Do you think you could write it out for me?
Oh, yeah? So my spidery scrawl's not good enough for you anymore?
Mick's writing's beautiful. It's dead neat. You don't mind, do you, love?
Look, lad, I'll write anything you like, as long as it's got nothing to do with money or selling your house. Elaine will have to do that.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I thought Cassie said the other day, it's better if I stayed out of it.
Why? What did she say? Come on, out with her.
Oh. Sinbad, I am trying to concentrate here. Can you keep the noise down, please?
What's Jackie done with me blue shirt?
How do I know? Just keep it down, will you?
What are you up to? Thought this course didn't involve any homework.
It doesn't. That doesn't mean I can't do any, does it?
Tony Blair would be proud of you. Make sure you do at least an hour and a half.
Folly. Hey, you never told me how you went on with that new woman of yours. God, my hand's gone numb here.
Just a date, that's all.
Oh, aye. Not seeing her again, then?
I didn't say that.
Oh, smitten, are we? Wait till I tell my Jackie. She'll be inviting the pair of you round here for your Sunday tea.
Don't go telling Jackie.
Why not? She knows you're seeing someone.
Because of that fiasco with Val and Fee. I mean, I made a right prat of myself, didn't I? I don't want people around here talking about me and another woman. At least until we've found out whether we're going to go the old distance.
Not some married piece, is she, eh? That what all this cloak and dagger stuff's about?
No, she isn't. She's a widow. And that's all I'm saying.
Where'd she get the idea I've got Mick pulling my strings, eh? It was my decision to sell my house.
What are you doing?
I'm going round to that shop to put her straight.
Oh, Mum, don't be soft.
For God's sake, will you leave me alone?
Mum, I'm sorry, but I'm only trying to help.
This is all your fault. And our Cassie. Telling me to do this and do that. Always thinking you two know what's best. I've got cancer, not senile dementia. If I need a decision-making, I'll make it myself. I'm sorry you don't want to write me a letter, Mick, but I understand why.
Well, maybe just one more letter wouldn't...
No, love. You stick to your principles. I'll sort the letter out myself.
It's unbelievable the stuff Bing's going to cram into that place over the road. I can't move at mine for all the bump he's got in.
Well, I think it's very impressive a man of his age getting involved in a venture like that.
Impressive? You won't think it's so impressive when this place goes down the pan. How are you, love?
Thanks.
What can I do you for?
Well, I wanted to see Belle, sorry.
Don't apologise. I might have guessed you weren't one of my shrinking band of regular customers.
Shrinking.
And once Bing Crosby's hypermarket gets up and running, it will be virtually non-existent.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Well, I don't want anything. I just wondered if you could pop in for a coffee later.
Yes, of course I will. Is everything all right?
Well, I don't want to go into it now.
Oh, I'll be around as soon as I can.
Right, see you later.
Yeah, OK.
So, yeah, which do you think's the best?
Ah, they're your little Ruthie. They're the ones you took at Christmas.
Yeah. Well, come on, which one do you reckon?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I thought that.
Right, come on, kid. Where's that typewriter, then?
It's over there. It's got a cover on it.
This one. Flaming nada. Who gave you that? Charles Dickens?
I was told it still works.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's safe being bothered with my end.
I don't know how you can face going back to school at your age. I mean, how long have you got to do?
Another 8 weeks, right?
You won't stick it.
Hey, you watch me. 8 weeks is nothing. Look, if I'm going to get myself some proper qualifications, I'm going to be doing courses for the next few years, I'm telling you.
What's the point?
The point is, it means I've got a job doing what I really want to do. Stopping kids from going the same way as me.
A flaming tinhead. Right, you. Beat it.
Why should I?
Because you're trying to nick my stuff.
Get lost. Your minty toaster fell off. Anyway, I'm not hanging around.
Hey, I haven't seen you down the youth club recently.
Because it's crap.
Well, how do you know if you don't go?
Hang on, you're not still trying to counsel this little get, are you? Go on, do one.
No, you don't own these shops.
Aye, aye. That's enough.
Hey, it's not too late to tell the busies who put my window in, you know.
My brother paid for your window. The busies won't do nothing about it. You'll have to think of something better than that. Sumo.
I can't stand that lad. He rubs me up the wrong way every time.
He's not a bad kid, not really. That's what I was saying before. Kids like him just need to be given a chance, that's all.
Oh, will you still be saying that when he's screwing houses and mugging old ladies? Kids like that, you blame the parents. All he's missed out on is a few good hidings.
Well, Ron, what do you think? Uniforms have arrived. Rather natty, eh?
You look like a pillock.
Well, thank you very much.
You've sold your soul to some multinational conglomerate and they've got the bloody gall to get you to dress up like a clown for the privilege.
On the contrary, Ron. We now exist in an international free market economy, and I see this as a chance for a small man like myself to make good in a large, influential company.
Oh, aye. And to hell with the small man in his traditional community shop, eh?
Things change, Ron. People demand choice, and that's what I'm committed to giving them. Everything from a morning paper and a cup of coffee to a full tank of petrol and something to take home for supper.
Who ran that training course you did? The Moonies? Or was it Belle Simpson, who was never here?
Oh, very droll. As a matter of fact, she'd tell you. This is the way forward, Ron.
Excuse me? Are you Mr. Crosby, the garage boss?
Franchisee, young man.
Well, I was looking for a job, and I was just wondering if there was a...
Well, I haven't actually started interviewing yet, but I'm always on the lookout for likely recruits. Have you had any experience in the filling station field?
Well, not really. I've just left school.
Ah, and you're going on to further education?
Me?
Well, college, university?
Nah, I just want a job.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm only looking for graduates or people with extensive experience.
Oh, well. At least I won't have to wear a stupid hat.
You want graduates to flog petrol and sit behind a till?
I make no apologies for striving for excellence, Ron.
You're going to be working in the garage, aren't you? Not run a BP.
So this is little Ruth?
Yeah, taking her Christmas.
Oh, she's lovely. Just like her dad, eh?
Well, I don't know about that. I've been meaning to get it blown up. Could you do it for us?
Yeah, of course I can. 10 by 8 be all right.
Yeah, fine, yeah. What, even put it in one of them frames you've got?
Do you know, it doesn't seem 5 minutes since my 3 were this age.
Yeah, Ruthie's growing up fast.
I've got a few of our Ben that his granddad took. But then we never got a camera till our Melanie was in school. So what's him? We've hardly got any of them. Right. I'll put this through. The enlargement should be ready for tomorrow.
Great. Listen, I wondered if you fancy going out for something to eat tonight.
Oh, all these nights out, I'm not used to this.
Well, I mean, we can go out another night if you want.
No, I'd love to go out. What time?
About 7:30.
We going that bar Brookie again?
Well, I was thinking of going to this little place in St. Helens.
St. Helens? Do we have to go that far?
Well, everyone says it's dead good and I've been dying to go.
Yeah, OK. I'll drive then, shall I?
What, you don't mind?
Nah, keep a clear head. Might need one.
If there was just more time, if Patricia and Eric were leaving next year, then I might be able to have Thomas and Alice's just so soon after.
You can't blame Max for wanting to see them, especially now they're emigrating to Canada.
I know, but the thought of that they'd have to sleep in Matthew's and Emily's beds, I just couldn't cope with that.
Then he'll just have to go to France to see them.
He's already offered. He's even phoned the travel agents about flights.
Well, I think that's the best solution. Look, he'll only be away for a week. It'll soon pass.
But what if he doesn't come back?
Oh, of course he'll come back. What on earth makes you think that?
But you don't know what he's like. He's always been weak. And his biggest weakness is wanting what he can't have. He's never been able to resist Patricia.
Yes, but not anymore, though. He came back to you in the end, didn't he? He proved he wanted you. And anyway, Patricia's got a Frenchman, and they're emigrating to Canada soon.
But you didn't see him last year in France when he first found out about Eric. It really destroyed him to see Patricia with another man. And he couldn't bear the idea of losing the children.
He came round in the end, didn't he?
But the stakes are so much higher now. He was determined to fight for custody last year, even though there would have been problems with Matthew and Emily. Who knows what he'll do to get Patricia's children back now that they've gone.
Look, I think you're making something out of nothing.
You don't know what he's like. I'm so frightened. He'll go to France, see Thomas and Alice, and never come back.
Bring your wife to lunch. But you haven't been here in weeks, JC. You're supposed to be my partner, and I want you to see how well we're doing. Yeah, we've got the chef problem solved. You'd be really impressed. Go on. All right, then. I'll see you later, JC. Bye. Beer delivery. Was that Mr. Bradley? Yeah. I don't know what's up with him. It's like he's lost interest in this place. Just wants me to get on with it.
Did you ask her about Christian renting one of the flats?
Oh, God, Rach, sorry, I forgot.
Oh, it don't matter.
No, I'll ring him again. Don't worry.
Oh, would you? That'd be brilliant. Thanks, Jack.
All right, Rachel. All done, Jack.
Yeah, right, cheers.
So, what's Rachel so excited about?
Oh, she's pushing for me to ask JC if Christine can have the salon flat. She wants him to be a bit near it.
Oh, I see. Well, they do make a good couple, don't they?
Yeah, I know. It's just, well, another mate bites the dust.
What, just because she's met a fella?
Yeah, it happens every time. Falling in love must rot the brain or something. Girls dump the bezies like that.
You old cynic, you.
Yeah, and I know. Well, she'll soon come running back when he breaks her heart.
See you later.
Look, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing in mentioning this, but I think I might have the solution. You know Ollie's father's house in the Cotswolds? Max could take the children there for a week.
Oh, I don't know if Max would want to go back there. Not after what happened with Nat and Georgia.
Oh, I see. Well, I can understand that, but, well, it would be neutral ground. Away from here, well away from France.
Oh, hi, Bill.
Hello, Max.
Sorry to disturb you. I just popped back to see how Susanna was getting on.
I was just going to go back to work.
Everything all right?
Fine.
Susanna was telling me that you wanted to see Alice and Thomas before they go to Canada.
Yeah, well, we haven't finalised any plans yet.
I was just suggesting that maybe instead of all the expense of going to France, you could take the house in the Cotswolds for a week.
Oh, really?
Well, I know it may not be your favourite place after what happened last time, but...
No, it's very kind of you to offer. Thank you.
Well, I'll have to check it's available next week.
Well, it sounds ideal, doesn't it, darling? The river, the lake, the children would love it.
Well, I'll get back to you after I've checked the availability. Bye.
Bye, Bill, and thanks again.
Pleasure.
What do you think? We could all go.
Well, somebody else might have booked it.
Well, if they have, we could always pick somewhere else in the area. You know how lovely it is around there.
Well, let's wait and see if it's available first, shall we?
All right, Sid?
All right.
Do you fancy a quick jar in the brookie before we go on?
No, you're all right, mate. You go ahead. I've got some stuff to sort out in the shop.
Dressed like that.
Like what?
Like a dog's dinner, that's what. Oh, I get it. Meeting the mystery woman, are we? Is that her? Well, no harm in introducing myself, is there?
Hey, Jimmy, hang on. Just leave it.
All right, all right. What's up? Has she got two ends or something?
I just don't want everybody knowing my business, all right? So just keep your nose out.
OK, OK. Keep your hair on. Have a nice time.
All right.
Did you get him?
Eventually.
What did he say?
JC says yeah.
Oh, Brill, Chris will be made up.
And he can sort out his rent and everything through me.
Oh, Brill, can I use your phone to tell him?
Just a minute. Look, I know it's none of my business, but it is just for him, isn't it? You're not planning to move in together.
God, Jack, we hardly know each other. No, I've told you. I won't do anything like that so soon.
No?
And anyway, what would you do without my share of the rent? You and Kate won't be able to manage without me, would you?
Are you really serious, though, you and him?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm seeing him. Me? Can I go and use the phone now?
Yeah, go on.
Thanks.
And the next time you and the kids fancy a pizza, get them to fetch it.
I wanted the exercise and a bit of fresh air. Now, how much do I owe you?
Hey, give over, Glad. It's on the house.
No, it's not. I'll pay. You're in no position to be giving stuff away.
Here's Glad.
Hang on, though. I'll see you back to the house.
Have you forgotten what I said to you this morning? I'll be fine on my own.
Yeah, but it's getting dark and you might fall over.
If I fall over, I fall over. It was my decision to walk around here, so let me get on with this. Thanks, Meg.
See you later, Glad.
See ya.
Do you know, the other week I thought I'd never see her walk again. And now it's like she's back to her old self.
Yeah.
All that talk about living wills and hospitals. Maybe we're just overreacting, like.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she could be in remission. She could have years yet. Don't you think?
Let's hope so, eh?
Yes, that's very kind of you. OK, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. Good night.
That was Ollie on the phone. He says the house in the Cotswolds is available. We can have it from next Tuesday.
Oh.
It's perfect, isn't it? It means that you don't have to have the children here, and I don't have to trek all the way over to France. Let's really try and enjoy ourselves, shall we?
I can't go.
What?
I'm sorry. I can't.
It's ideal. It's perfect.
Can it be perfect without Matthew and Emily? It was a beautiful house in a beautiful area, but the best part of that holiday was us being with our two lovely I can't.
All right, well, I'll go to the Cotswolds alone with the children.
But I don't want you to.
Why?
Because I don't want to be left here.
But I have to see the children. You know that. There has to be a solution to this. Nothing I've suggested has been right. Now, you tell me, how can I see the children and not upset you?
I'm sorry the food was so crap.
Never mind. Perhaps we should have gone to that bar, Brookie.
Can't even ask it in either because my landlord and landlady will still be up. Maybe next time, eh?
I'll have to get off anyway, make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah.
It was a bit daft going so far, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's the fella you were talking to at the shops today.
Nosy get.
Is he the one you lodge with? Well, perhaps you should introduce us.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I better get off. Sorry about the meal. I was coming out now.
Don't be so shy. That'll give him something to talk about.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
are you playing at?
You are?
You.
No, just putting the milk bottles out, that's all.
No, you ain't. You were spying on me.
Didn't put you off your stroke, though, did they? Looked as if it was getting a bit passionate there, kid.
I want this kept quiet, all right?
She is a married woman, isn't she?
Look, she isn't. It's nothing like that. I've told you, she's not married. And I don't want all the dogs in the street knowing about it because you've been shooting your mouth off. All right.
I think I should go to France after all.
No!
Susanna, you are making this impossible.
I just want you here.
But I can't do that unless I have the children here, and you won't have that either. I know you don't want me anywhere near Patricia, and I respect that, although there's nothing to worry about there. It's just... the Cotswolds are perfect. It solves all our problems. And if you don't want to come, then fine, I'll take the children there on my own.
I don't want you to go.
Why, for God's sake?
In case you don't come back.
What?
You abducted Matthew and Emily from America. Don't you remember? What's stopping you taking your other children and not coming back? And what happens when they go home to France? How will you feel about giving them up after what we've been through? I don't want you to leave
Won't
me.
be like that. Look, I just need 1 week with Thomas and Alice before they go away, and then I'll come back to you. I am not going to leave you, I promise. Look, just 1 week down there, and I'll phone you every day. I'll phone you as often as you like if you wish. Surely you can cope with that. Yeah, of course you can. I promise you, everything will be just fine.
The latest issue of the Brookside magazine is out now in most retail outlets, priced £2.50.
White bread or brown?
I'm not bothered.
No particular preference. How about you, Mick?
Oh, brown or granary for me every time, Bing.
Right. What's this?
Bing's doing a sarnie survey for the new garage shop.
Yes. You see, under the terms of my franchise, I can offer 10 different varieties of sandwiches, so I'm conducting a specially designed survey to match the fillings to the needs of my customers. Oh, we're also offering microwave hot dogs and hamburgers, an assortment of fresh pies, pasties and pot noodles, as well as tinned and frozen food, and a wide variety of sweets and chocolates and savoury snacks. So, Sinbad, what would be your preferred sandwich filling, please?
Bacon, lettuce and tomato.
BLT.
With extra salad cream.
With mayonnaise?
No, I can't stand that. Salad cream, not the stuff in the thin bottle.
Oh, right. And your preferred bread?
Sliced white. Can't stand brown bread, you know, with all the bits in it and that.
Ah, right. Well, thank you for your cooperation.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Madam, could you spare a moment, please?
Definitely getting organised, isn't he?
Hey, do you think it'll do our business as any goes having this new place of his open?
If it means more traffic coming through, it might.
Yeah, I think it'll do us all a bit of good in the long run. I mean, the more people coming around here spending money, the better. I think the only one who's going to suffer is your dad.
Hi, Lisa. What are you doing here? Come in. Oh, go through. I thought you were in Brussels.
I was till the weekend, but let's just say there's been a change of plan, and now I'm back over here for a while.
Well, really? Why? What happened?
I put in for a new job at the MAF headquarters in Chester, and I got it. I start next week.
Oh, great. Well, I'll be able to see more of you. Where are you living?
Well, I'm staying with friends for the moment, but I was going to start house hunting today, except I wanted to come and see you first.
Oh, thanks, Lisa. Let's have some coffee. Go and sit down.
What are these?
It's the children.
Sorry?
Matthew and Emily's ashes.
You've got them here. But don't people usually bury them or scatter them somewhere?
Well, I tried to. But I just couldn't do it.
Have you seen what Crosby's been doing out there?
No.
Sandwich server, I ask you. And now he's got the cheek to go into my own daughter's bar to show off a bit more. Oh, he's got pictures and projected sales graphs and all sorts.
I suppose it'll liven things up around here. It's been like the Marie Celestine this morning.
Sandwich survey. It's Yankeefied, that's what it is. It'll be like Disneyland round here when that opens up. Why do we have to copy America and their crappy razzmatazz way of doing things?
It's only a garage shop.
Yeah, well, no wonder we can't think of ourselves as Europeans. Do you know why? Because we are a little pimple on America's backside. That's why.
I don't know why you don't just bury the hatchet with him.
Yeah, well, let's see how much damage that place of his causes my business before we start talking about Betty and hatchet, shall we?
Where's Belle today?
Oh, she's off on some foreign food launch or something. So listen, while I'm here holding the fort, you can go and suss out Bingham, find out what he's up to.
But it's spying.
Just industrial espionage.
Oh, I can't be doing that. It's not right.
Hey, love, whose side are you on? I'm worried about my position here. Never mind yours.
We put an awful lot of work into this, and I just hope it'll be a valuable addition to our little community, as well as to the wider public, of course.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, we look forward to seeing you there when we open at the end of the month.
Yeah, OK, thanks, Mr. Crosby.
My pleasure, Katie, and thank you so much for doing my sandwich survey.
OK. Well, into all that garage stuff, ain't he?
Well, he might feel different when it's open, when he's got people driving off without paying and hard-faced kids robbing a sweets counter and there's 10 different kinds of bussies.
Bad memories, eh?
I hate his working in that garage.
Jack, can you do us a favour?
I've also done you enough this week getting Christy in a flat.
Well, it's about that. You know he's not on the bar till tonight and he's trying to move in today. Well, can I have a few hours off to help him?
Well, it's a bit short notice.
Well, I could stand in for it. I'm free till tonight. Oh, would you? If it's OK with Jackie, yeah?
I must be getting soft. All right, go on.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, hello there, Cassie. I don't believe you've done my sandwich survey, have you?
No, I haven't.
No, and I really would like to show you an illustration of how my new garage shop's going to look. Do take a seat. Now, the thing is, I'm planning 10 varieties of sandwich each day, constantly restocked between the hours of 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. And I wondered if you'd just like to make a selection.
Mr. Crosby, head office have just been on, and they're ringing back in 2 minutes.
Oh, right, right. Oh, I must say you look very smart in the new uniform. It's excellent.
Oh, I love the hat.
Can't I wear trousers? I mean, you know, some of the things I have to do, it's software and a skate.
It's company dress code. All female staff have to wear skirts.
And I suppose it was some fella sat in an office wearing trousers who thought that up. And I bet he wasn't 7 months pregnant.
I'm sorry, Jackie. Rules are rules.
I'm not moving in with him. Just because he's getting a flat round here, everyone thinks we're living together.
I had to ask, Rach. I mean, I know you're 18 and all that, but I still feel responsible for you.
Yeah, I know.
And even if you are 18, you're not exactly experienced with lads, are you?
Sinbad?
And you, at least he's better than that Simpson lad.
Much better.
You're really taken with him, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Oh, he's dead good to me. And he's dead considerate. We can just talk for hours.
Not a bad barman either.
Look, I know you're only thinking of me, but I promise you I won't rush into anything with him. Just be good to have somewhere we can be on our own.
Better get him moved in then, had me.
Are you sure you don't mind? It's just that it cost a bomb if we had to bring everything round in taxis.
Nah, no props.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, save that for your boyfriend.
You could have at least asked him about suppliers and stuff, though, couldn't you?
I'm sorry, Ron. I didn't have a chance. Hey, perhaps next time you should employ 007.
Hey, take more than 007 to stop that one.
Look, I've got to get off me lunch, yeah? I've got to go and see me mum.
Aye, go on, love. You might as well. I haven't had a customer all day.
Hiya.
Hiya. All right, Dad.
Please tell me you've come to buy something.
Oh, quiet again, then. Well, maybe you should start thinking about changing the trading post into something else.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Specialise in something. Or maybe Belle was right, Manor Park Deli. Or even apply for an off-licence, Dad. You never know.
Nah, I don't know about anything else, do I, love? And I'm too old to learn. The way I see it, it's just a case of counting the days till I'm out of business.
So, how you feeling, Mum?
Better? I've had my dinner, but there's some soup there if you want it.
Oh, no, Tar. You certainly seem to be moving a bit easier, Mum.
Yeah, well, never mind that. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh?
I heard you had a go at Mick over me selling my house. He wouldn't write a letter to the solicitor because of what you said to him.
Good. At least he took a bit of notice of what I said then. He shouldn't be writing your letters. He shouldn't have anything to do with your private business, and he shouldn't be pushing you into selling your home.
Hey, no one pushed me. It was my decision.
He couldn't wait to get you in here. Now all of a sudden you're selling your house. Sure it wasn't in the back of his mind from day one.
Mick has shown nothing but kindness to me.
Look, Mum, all I know is this morphine stuff you're on, it's making you feel 10 times better than you did before. But you're trapping yourself into staying by selling your house. Why do that?
Because I want to.
And did Mick Johnson suggest it?
I told you, it was my decision. I want that money to live on. Give me a bit of independence. There's things I want to do before I go, and the money from the house will help me do them.
I just wish you'd let the doctors treat you. You'll have to in the end.
Why?
Because when you're really ill, you won't have any say in it. They'll just take over.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Not with this, they won't. It's called a living will, and it means I don't have to have any treatment, even if I've gone senile. No hospitals, no pipes and tubes up my nose, and no bloody machines keeping me alive. I can stay here and die in my own good time.
Mick wrote this.
I know.
Was it his idea?
No, all my own. He just wrote it all out for me.
Have you got the keys to the flat? Yeah. Good lad. Yeah, we can take another one of them.
Hiya.
Hiya. That's just one of my customers, you know. What are you doing here?
What a welcome. I've got the enlargement of roof.
Oh, great, yeah, well, let's go and have a look in the shop now, here, eh?
I haven't got time. I'll be late back.
Oh, you're all right. I'll make you a cup of coffee. Come on.
Do you fancy your hand with that?
No, you're all right. My boyfriend will be back in a minute.
What you doing? You moving house?
No, my boyfriend's got one of the flats up there above the salon. There it is.
I don't mind helping out. I've been looking for loads of jobs.
Can you even move one box yet?
I don't have to. I found us an helper.
I thought I'd give you an hand.
Yeah, I think we're okay, thanks, mate.
Oh, go on, Chris. If it means we'll get everything up there twice as quick.
All right, then.
How about a fiver?
Thought you said help. You said anything about being paid?
Oh, go on, I'm dead skinned. I've been looking for loads of jobs. All right, how about 4?
How about 3?
Yeah, right then.
Come on, I'll show you the way.
It's all about keeping my dignity, love. Something I learned a lot about after marrying a black fella. Things have changed a lot in 30 years, Cass. I couldn't walk along the street at one time without getting sick. The things people used to shout at me. Horrible things. But I learned to ignore them. I learned dignity. And that's what I want when the time comes. To die with dignity. Mick understands that.
What the hell does he know?
He understands completely. That's why he said, I can stay here and do whatever I want.
But him and Arlene, what are they going to be able to do for you? They're not doctors.
But they respect me. And that's what's important. And I hoped you'd feel the same way. I don't want any hospitals or machines or all the rest of it. When I can't go on any longer, I want... Well, I'd like to think my family would make things easier for me.
What do you mean?
If I was in pain, I'd want you and our Elaine to help me on my way. I'd expect it.
How? Are you saying you'd want us to...
Look, love, I've had my say. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, OK?
I'll have to get off. I'm going to be late back.
Right. Hey, listen, do you fancy going out for a drink tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have things to do at home.
Oh, right. Well, tomorrow night then?
Yeah, that sounds nice. Shall I give it a ring?
Yeah, right, great.
Somewhere a bit closer this time, the way. Not St Helens.
How about Southport?
Why do we always have to go so far?
Well, I don't know. I just thought that you might fancy it, you know.
Because it's away from here? Is it because you don't want to be seen with me?
Oh, don't be daft.
Anyone would think you were married or something.
Oh, no, I'm not married. I've never been married.
Are you ashamed of me, then?
Of course I'm not.
Look, I'll ring you then. See you tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tim, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm looking for a job.
Didn't know you were interested in hairdressing.
Oh, no. I was helping a fella and his girlfriend move up into the flat upstairs.
Oh, that's good, yeah. How did you get involved in that?
Well, I saw them unloading the van over there, so I asked. Fed up not having a job. I'd rather work for nothing than mess about.
Oh, I wish you could get something, son.
I will if I keep looking, won't I, Mum?
Of course you will. Look, go and get yourself some crisps and pop when you've finished.
Oh.
And I'll see you later.
See
you tea time.
Hey, you! You half-faced little get. Caught you this time.
Get lost, Sumo.
Hey, caught in the act, eh?
Get off. It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, wasn't it? I know who this stuff belongs to, and it's not yours, you thief.
Get off.
Give it.
What are you doing?
Of course I'm robbing your stuff.
I'm not robbing it, tell him. Get off. Oh, look what you've done.
Hey, there's no need for this. I've asked him to help us.
I'm sorry about your lamp, but he just wouldn't listen.
It's only an old thing, forget it. Go on, you can take the box up now.
See, well, you want to keep an eye on him.
Why? He seems like a nice enough lad.
Right, you don't know the half of it. He's been expelled from school for bullying. He smashed my shop window.
What? That little runs?
Yeah. Don't say you weren't warned.
Max loves Thomas and Alice so much. You've no idea.
I know enough to realise that he wants to be here with you, not Patricia. You were so upset when he left you. I hated him. But he came running back in the end.
What if he only came back to be with Matthew and Emily?
The divorce and Patricia's still going through, isn't it?
I think so, but he might stop it. Now things have changed.
Now you're really being paranoid. Look at it this way. Patricia's got her new boyfriend. They're planning a life for themselves abroad, for heaven's sake. There's no way she'd go back with Max. Just let him have his holiday down south with the children and get it out of his system, and he'll be fine.
But I'm scared. Max is so impulsive. I don't want to lose him. Not now.
I know you don't. But don't drive him away by stopping him doing something he's desperate to do. Help with his holiday. I don't know, pack for him or something. But give it your blessing and he'll be back. It's just for 1 week. It'll be worth it.
Well, she's more like her old self than she has been in ages. But she's being really morbid. This morphine stuff she's on, do you think it's affecting her mind, like?
How do you mean?
It's just something she said. I put it down to the drugs.
What?
Well, she didn't say it word for word. But it was like she was suggesting we bump her off. Things get really bad.
She said that?
Well, no, she didn't say it exactly like that. She said something like, when she can't go on any longer, she'd like to think that a family would make things easier for her. She said that she'd expect it from you and me.
But did you ask her to explain exactly what she was getting at?
Yeah. She didn't want to talk about it. She said she'd had her say and that was that. I am really worried that she's letting it get to her. She should be fighting this, you know? Positive thinking. As far as I can see, she looks fine. She could go on for years. Well, she's talking about the end.
Well, she's never suggested anything like that to me. I mean, I can't believe she'd actually want us to, you know, kill her.
Could you... You know, if she got really bad?
No. No way. No. No matter how bad it got.
Oh, me neither. No way.
I can't believe they took the light bulbs outside, can you get?
Oh, you can easily get some more.
I don't know what to do about the curtains. You think the blue ones my mum will give me will be all right, or shall I use the green ones?
It's your flat.
Yeah, but I want you to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel it's your place as much here as mine. I know you've got the bungalow, but I want you to come in here whenever you want.
Oh, really?
Really. And I'm going to get you a key, you know, to prove it.
Honest?
Honest. So go on, use the curtains.
The blue ones.
Right, that's good enough for me. That's the lot.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry about Simba having to go at you like that. He just didn't realise.
I'm not bothered. So, thanks, mate. Oh, cheers, mate. They're nice flats, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll be great when it's all sorted out.
Is there any more of them? Just this and next door over the pizza shop.
That's still empty, though.
So, thanks again, then, eh?
Oh, yeah, I better shoot off anyway. Thanks for the money. All right.
Thanks, see ya.
Ta-ra.
Oh, I'm sure Sinbad must have got him mixed up with someone else. He seems really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing. You worked really hard. You must be knackered.
Not that knackered.
Right. I'll get this stuff sorted while you do yourself some tea.
Do you want something to eat?
Oh, do you mind?
I've told you I want you to feel welcome.
Oh, I'd love to stay for tea, thanks.
Right, I'll go and do a bit of shopping then.
Okay.
Hey.
Hiya, we're just going to see how you settle then.
Come in, mate, you just get me organised.
Hiya. Hiya.
Right, I'll just nip out for a sec. Did you know there was no light bulbs in here?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll just go to my dad's shop and get some there. Tell Cassie your bell to put a note in the till, and I'll pay later.
Cheers, Jack. See you later.
See you in a bit.
So we take it we shouldn't wait up for you tonight, then?
I'm only staying for me tea.
I think this might be the best time to ask her, Casey.
Oh, yeah, our dream lovers out of sight, you mean? We're going clubbing it tomorrow night.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's been ages since we've had a real girls' night out.
So you can tear yourself away from Christian.
Go on, he won't miss you for one night.
Oh, of course I'll come.
The fellas won't know what's at them.
Has she ever mentioned anything to you?
Oh, no, never, but,
But what?
well, I can understand people with serious terminal diseases thinking like that. I mean, if you were dying of cancer, you'd be scared stiff, wouldn't you? And maybe you would want to be helped along a bit.
Helped along a bit.
Well, put yourself in your mum's place, babe. It's only natural for her to be thinking about what's going to happen. It must be terrible knowing that you're not going to get better.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm just thinking how your mum must be feeling it deep down. She doesn't want to be a burden. Doesn't want to be completely dependent on the family. I mean, will she be able to face the pain when the time comes? If I was in that position, then yeah, I might have someone to get me out a bit quicker.
But do you think she really means it?
Ask her.
Oh, God, I couldn't do that.
Look, whatever happens, I'm sure that when the time comes, your mum will make her wishes crystal clear. But isn't it more important trying to make her happy and comfortable now?
I just can't get it out of my head. That my mum would want us to do something like that. Nah, I'm being stupid. Our Cass has got it wrong, hasn't she? My mum would never put us in that position, would she?
After the break on 4, Mark Lamar lands on Planet Showbiz and goes in search of the elusive David Letterman.
Sin, sorry to barge in on you, mate. Have you got any hot water?
You what?
Well, I can't get in the shop. I need the water to have a shave, and I've come out the house without my keys, haven't I?
Do you want to run through that again?
Sin, I couldn't stand it in ours any longer. I had to get out. It's like a madhouse. And I can't get in the bathroom because the kids are squabbling and all kinds.
Domestic bliss, eh? Do you want a coffee?
No, I want to use your bug. And I can have a shave before I go into work.
You must have been desperate to get out.
Tell me about it, Sin. I mean, to be honest, it was a lot easier when Gladys was confined to her bed.
Oh, yeah. You'll be fine once you get home. Look at that furrowed brow, mate, eh? What is it? Relax. Chill out.
It's not doing Elaine much good either. She was tossing and turning all night. She's worrying when it's Gladys's time to go, she's going to ask her and Cassie to do a mercy can.
You're joking.
I wish I was, mate.
I'll get it.
Right, I'll try and pop back later, but I've got lots to do if I'm going to be taking a week off.
Morning, Max. Susanna?
David, how's things?
Splendid, as a matter of fact. That's why I popped in. I've got the date for the grand opening. It's the 27th of May.
Excellent.
I wanted you to be the first to have an official invitation. Julia?
Oh, Dave, I just feel like a proper VIP.
Thanks, David. Right, I better fly. Look, if Patricia phones, will you make sure you get the children's flight details?
Can't she phone you at the restaurant?
Yes, but I'll be in and out all day, and she mightn't be able to get in touch with me. Look, I'll see you later, eh? Bye.
Bye, Max. Don't forget, keep the 27-3. Do I take it that the children are coming over?
Well, actually, Max is going to take them to the Simpsons' house in the Cotswolds.
Oh, I see. That's the place you went to last summer.
Mm.
Oh, that'll be nice for the children.
Might there be a chance of my seeing them?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you have to ask Max. He'll probably take them straight from the airport to the house.
You're not going with them?
No, David, no. I'm not. It'll be just Max and the children.
So you reckon Gladys might be serious about this mercy killing thing and all, then?
I don't know, mate. Wouldn't surprise me. Things got really bad. I reckon I'd do the same if I was here.
Go ahead, was you?
Yeah. I was in a lot of pain, just waiting to die. Well, look, if I asked you to see me off, would you do it?
I don't know, Mick. I mean, talk's easy, isn't it? But when it actually comes down to doing the business, nah, I don't think I could do it.
No, and neither could Elaine or Cassie.
Do you want the telly on, Mum?
No, thanks.
Is Cassie coming round today?
She didn't say.
She was round here for long enough the other day, wasn't she? What were you two talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you must have been talking about something.
Hiya, love. Is your mum in?
Yeah, come in, Julia.
Oh, I was just going to nip down to Douglas's for some corn plasters, but I thought I'd drop in and see how you are.
She's much better. Aren't you, Mum?
I can answer for myself, thanks, love.
You look very well. Do you want to walk down with me? Then we can have some dinner at my place on the way back.
As long as you two don't go gadding off to Birkenhead again. I've left chicken pie and some oven chips there. Help yourselves.
Again? Very nice.
Well, I haven't had time to do anything else, have I? Listen, I'll see you later. I'm off to the shop. Bye.
Ta-ra, love.
Ah, she looks after you well.
I just wish they wouldn't fuss so much. Chicken pie.
Shall I put in the oven?
No, not yet. And that's another thing. Mick might be a qualified chef, but the food he does at home isn't half bland. I used to love a good curry. But our Elaine won't entertain them. She never has. My Charles used to rustle up a curry and Elaine wouldn't touch it.
Oh, I've never tried it myself. Foreign luck, my heart, they used to call it.
Well, it's about time you did. I'll tell you what. I'll take you to a place in town if you like. Jamaican it is.
Well, maybe we could go on Saturday and then we could go to the bingo after.
No, I'll get us a taxi. We'll go now.
Hiya. I was just passing, so I thought I'd pop by.
Oh, right. Listen, are we still all right for tonight?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, great, because I know this top little Chinese place up in Ain't, so we can go there if you fancy it.
There you go again. Trying to drag me halfway around the country for a meal out. Look, I know somewhere we can go much closer to home.
Oh, no, that bar Brookies a bit rowdy on a Friday. I mean, couldn't we go up to...
My place. I'll cook us a meal.
Sinbad! Sorry to bother you. Christian wanted me to have a word with you.
Oh, right, excuse me, Mrs. O'Leary.
He wants to know whether you can get me a washing machine. Nothing too expensive, just as long as it works.
Yeah, I haven't got anything in stock at the moment, though, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll do my best.
Cheers, Sinbad. See you.
See you, right.
What's all this Mrs. O'Leary business?
What?
Are you ashamed to be seen out with me?
Oh, no, of course I'm not. I just don't want the neighbours knowing me business, that's all.
Well, I did wonder. But you don't mind coming down to ours?
No, I'd love to. Might even get to meet the rest of the family, eh?
Great.
So, me and Katie thought we'd go to Barbar and then on to Cream. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds fine.
I prefer the mellow, mate. It's all right for copping off, isn't it?
All of he says it is. It must be Rach.
Yeah, I'm going for a laugh, that's all.
I'll keep an eye on her, Christine, don't worry.
Honest to God, I'm not going looking for fellas. It's just winding me up.
No.
Yeah, well, I don't want you thinking that's why I'm going out with them tonight.
I know.
What are you going to do later?
I don't know. Might carry on here. Get some movies in or something.
Christian, you've worked every night this week. You need a break.
Look, you just go out and have a good time, mate. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Hey, mate.
Any more orders, Rach?
Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. 3 blueberry cheesecakes, table 3.
Great. Should be all right for an early dart, Sally.
Mick. I've had to shut the shop.
You what?
Well, my mum's gone into town with Julia and they need picking up.
Hang on. Can't look home on the bus.
I'm not having my mum messing around with buses, not in her state. And Julia's not too good, apparently.
It's peak time. You can't close up just like that.
Oh, half an hour won't make much of a difference. They're only in New Kingston.
No, you open the shop. I'll go and get them. Hey, Rachel, I've got to go out for a minute. Will you sort them sweets out for us?
Yeah, no problem.
Look, haven't we got enough to do without all this? Christian, will you tell Jack I'll be back later to clear up, will you?
OK, Mick.
Look, I want to know about these joints in the future. Now, will you go and open the shop again?
Susanna? Oh, hi. Sorry I didn't have time to pop back. I wanted to go into town and get some presents for the children.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some fly fishing gear for Thomas and some toys for Alice. Did Patricia phone?
No.
Why does she always leave things to the last possible minute? All arrangements to be spot on if travelling over with that nanny of theirs. She's only a young girl, you know. Taking a holiday on the Wirral with her parents, I believe. Look at that. Thomas will love that lake. It was perfect, wasn't it? The beautiful water wheel and the old mill. Darling, please come with us.
I'm sorry, I can't.
It'll only be for a week. It'll fly by, then the children will go back to France. Please.
You can take my portable telly if you want. I'll bring it round later.
Stop worrying, will ya? I think I'll manage on my loans for one night.
Oh, I just feel dead tired. You've got nothing to do.
I've told you, I'll work here or I'll finish off the flat. Watch some paint dry or something.
Everything all right?
Well, actually, Mick.
What's up?
Oh, you back, are you?
Yeah, why? Something wrong?
Well, too right there is. Well, you left without saying a word to me. And next thing I know, I've got customers in wanting lunch.
We've finished our shifts now, so see you later.
See you, Jack. See you.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, Jack, but we'd finished lunch. I had to go and pick my mother-in-law up from town.
Oh, hasn't she heard the buses?
Hey, you know she's not well.
Yeah, well, that's got nothing to do with this place. I pay you to cover lunch, not to go wandering off when you feel like it.
Hey, I went right on up past the time we finished lunch.
Yeah, but we're open all day, Mick. This business is about being flexible, but all I could offer them was a few sandwiches.
Look, it was an emergency. I had to go.
Couldn't Elaine have gone?
Well, yeah, but she...
Oh, she had to keep your shop open. Oh, well, to hell with my business losing money.
Look, I'll go and clear up, all right?
No, don't bother. I've already done it. Well, I didn't know when you'd come back, did I? No, you just get off back to your own place and I'll see you in the morning. Make sure you're on time.
Hey, you little death! I'll kill you!
Yeah, but you'll have to catch me first.
You can have the cleaning bill for these.
Oh, I bet you'll charge a double because you're so fat. State of you. Going out on a date.
What's it got to do with you?
Just wondering whether she had the right stick.
Don't push your luck, tinhead. Or I'll push your head in.
Oh, I'm scared. Not.
Hey, you look great.
Oh, thanks.
See you in work tomorrow then.
Well, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind me coming round later.
What time's that gonna be? Don't think so, Rach. I've been knackered, fast asleep probably.
Oh, but I wanted to see you tonight.
There's always tomorrow.
I wish I weren't going now.
Oh, don't be soft. You'll enjoy yourself once you're out.
Yeah, but I'd sooner be here with you.
What? Bored stiff?
No, it's true.
Look, I'd love it if you stayed, but I'm not gonna stop you going out with your mates. I'll see you another time, mate.
Oh, all right, Leanne.
Oh, are you? A bottle of pills for me, please.
How you doing?
Great. So what are you doing on the wrong side of the bar?
We're going clubbing in town.
Bit of a girls' night out.
Yeah, hey, why don't you come with us?
I would, but I'm out with my mates.
Not the more the merrier.
Oh, thanks, but they said they wanted to stay here, so...
Oh, well, we'll have to come and have your lunch one day.
Yeah, great, I might be able to make it next week, you know. Anyway, I'll see you later. Make sure you have a good night, eh?
Oh, at last.
Hiya. Just in time to get the drinks in, Rach. I'm sorry about this. Do you mind if I don't go?
Oh, wait, Rachel, why not?
Oh, I just feel dead sorry for Christian. He's going to be on his own all night. And, well, with it being his first week and everything in the new flat. Oh, you don't mind, do you?
What chance have we got against the gorgeous Christian?
I feel awful.
Don't be soft. Go on, get back to lover boy.
OK, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good time. See ya. Oh, see you, Mr. Crosby. See ya.
Where's Rachel off to in such a hurry?
To meet a boyfriend.
Oh, enough said.
I thought you'd be down the Legion with me dad tonight.
Bottle of pills, please.
No. Unfortunately, since I became involved with the garage, your father and I haven't exactly been on the best of terms.
2 pills? Yeah,
Anyway, this is a convenient enough place for me to have a drink and keep an eye on progress across the road.
You're in charge of that garage, then?
Yes, I am, actually, and we're open for business on the 27th of May. Keep that date in your diaries, girls, May 27th.
Oh, yeah, we will. This is an old friend of mine, Mr. Crosby, Leanne.
Oh, how do you do? David Crosby.
Been to his mates.
Yes, that's an old army nickname of mine that's been resurrected round here, unfortunately.
Oh, my dad was in the army.
Really?
Yeah, I was born over in Germany, near Bielefeld.
Would that be at BMH Rinteln, by any chance?
The big army hospital, yeah?
Good Lord. I knew it well when I was attached to HQ-1BR Corps. Isn't that amazing? Well, talk about a small world.
I hope the girls weren't disappointed.
No, they were fine about it, honestly.
I suppose this means that's on another tin of beans for you.
Later. Are you pleased to see me?
Oh, yeah, I've missed you terribly.
Don't be stupid. Go on, give me a kiss.
I can't. I told Jackie I'll work on the bar.
I'm sure the others can manage for half an hour.
It's all right. I'll get it. Hello. Hello, Thomas. How are you? You coming to see Daddy, then? Well, we're going to a big house in the country. And there's a lake not far away, and I'm going to teach you how to fish for trout. Yeah. Last time Daddy was there, he caught a whopper. There are lots of animals near the house as well. Do you think Alice will like that? Yeah? Yeah, there'll be lots of chickens to see. And we can go for a picnic.
So, you used to live at the Dixons too?
Only for a while. It was when I was at school and I had a bit of trouble with my mum and dad. So...
Extraordinary. So many coincidences. Mind you, it's changed a lot. The whole place was burnt out at Christmas in a fire. It's been a lot of work for Ron Dixon and myself to make it habitable.
Could I go and have a look?
Of course, if you want to.
I'd just like to see it again. And you could show me those pictures of Bielefeld?
Indeed, yes. What about your friends?
I'll just go and tell them where I'm going.
Right.
Enjoying yourself, Mr. Crosby?
She's a charming young lady, your friend.
Ready when you are.
I'm just going to show Leanne some of my old photographs from Germany.
Well, since you're anything we wouldn't do, will ya? Take no notice of them.
Right, here we go.
God, Carmel, that was delicious.
Do you want some cheese and crackers?
What are you trying to do, burst me?
Do you fancy going to Swan for a drink?
No, I'm fine here, thanks.
Or that Bar Brookie place by your shop?
Oh, it's too noisy.
You definitely don't want to be seen with me, do you?
Oh, don't be soft. What are you saying that for?
Well, all this St. Helens and Aintree and Southport stuff. There's plenty of places to go round here, but you're not interested. I'm calling me Mrs. O'Leary at the shop today.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I haven't had much luck with the women in my life, and everyone round here knows all the gory details. I just don't want them to find out about us until I'm sure there's something in it.
And is there something in it?
Well, there is for me.
That makes two of us then.
Yeah?
And that's the hospital where you were born. That's BMH Rinteln.
Amazing. I've never even seen it.
Ah, that's the theatre club.
Oh, where they used to do the Christmas panto.
That's right.
I remember going there once to see Jack and the Beanstalk.
Really? That's my wife.
Does she live here as well?
No, we're separated. She lives in France.
Oh, that's a shame. So you're all on your own?
Yes, I am. It's a bit of a lonely life sometimes, but there you go.
Oh, surely you don't have any trouble finding a girlfriend?
That's very flattering of you, but...
If you like what you see, we can go upstairs.
I beg your pardon?
£40 for straight sex.
Good God in heaven. Are you suggesting that
Only a bit of fun without the complications.
I'm sorry, but you're making the most terrible mistake. I am not in the least interested.
You were keen enough on chatting me up in the bar.
I most certainly was not. I'm not in the habit of bringing home common prostitutes, and I'd be grateful if you would leave immediately. Now, out.
OK, look. Just give me the money and I'll forget all about it.
I'm sorry, young lady. You're not getting any money out of me.
Oh, no, you don't. I've been stuck with you droning on for an hour and a half, and I want my money. You've wasted my time.
I'm afraid that's your problem. I can't imagine how you got the impression that I was interested in paying.
I just want me 40 quid.
If you don't leave immediately, I shall telephone the police.
And tell them what? That you're some dirty old man that tries to pay young girls for sex? You tell anyone, and I will make sure that that message gets home to everyone round here.
You know perfectly well that that is not true, and they wouldn't believe it for a minute.
I won't be too sure of that. 40 quid now.
This is nothing short of blackmail.
Call it what you like. Come on, I want my money.
If you don't leave right now, I will phone the police.
Yeah.
And don't threaten me with what you will or will not tell the neighbours, because everyone round here knows that I am gay. And all they would do is laugh at you. So I suggest you leave right now. Thank you.
I was convinced you were married, you know.
I should be so lucky.
Honest, I really was. I was telling one of the girls at work, you know, about you take me to that place in St. Helens. And she said you must be.
That's like I said, I just didn't want the neighbours talking.
Well, I'm glad we've got no secrets now.
I'll answer any question you want except my waist measurement.
I'll tell you what, I've got a better idea. And you're not getting out of this one.
Oh.
You're going to take me to lunch at that cafe bar. In front of all your neighbours.
All right, it's a date.
Tim? Is that you?
Yeah?
I'm sorry about this. You were supposed to be staying with one of his friends.
Sumo?
What's he doing here?
She said she was going out with someone, but I didn't know it was you. What are you doing with this fat guy?
Tim?
She wouldn't go anywhere near a fat pig like you. Get him out of here.
Is he your son?
Oh, Tim, yeah?
Oh, I can't believe it. Of all the bad luck.
What is all this? How do you know him?
This little swine smashed my shop window and he beat up my mate's little girl. That's how I know him.
You must be mistaken. Not my Tim.
Get him out of here.
Tim?
Hey, you little
Stop it, both of you!
Right. If he's staying, I'm going. I'm not coming back until you bin the big bloater.
Susanna? It's all set for Tuesday. They're arriving on the 10 o'clock flight. Please come with us.
No.
You know, I can't wait to see the children, but I don't want to leave you on your own. Come on. Come downstairs. Let's talk about it.
I heard you talking to them on the phone.
I was just talking, that's all.
Planning all the exciting things you're going to be doing together, billing and cooing to them. How'd you expect me to put up with a week of you speaking to them like that when my children are dead?
Susanna, it won't be like that.
Won't it? Oh, just go away, Max. Leave me alone. Take your children to the Cotswolds. Have a wonderful time. I don't really care anymore.
Stephen Pinder, who plays Max Farnham, is a guest on Light Lunch on Monday at 12:30. Well, next here on 4, our night of comedy begins with Caroline in the City.
Do you like cheese and tomato sauce, do you think?
Probably, little monster.
And tuna mayonnaise for Alice?
Yeah, but I wouldn't make too many sandwiches, darling. Actually, I thought I'd take them out for a meal tonight.
Oh. To that little pub we went to?
Oh, well, I hadn't really thought that far ahead.
You should take them there, Max. They'd love it. Now, according to Matthew, they made the best burgers there in the... Oh, Max.
Look, I'm not happy about leaving you here on your own.
No, it's all right. I'll be fine, honestly.
I'll phone you every day, morning and night, I promise.
Don't be silly. I don't want you worrying about me all week.
Susanna, I do.
Listen, you've got such a short amount of time with Thomas and Alice before they go to Quebec. The only thing I want you to promise is that you'll make the most of it.
Excuse me?
Come on, babe.
Only I wouldn't want to get in your way, like.
I never said you was in your way.
You didn't have to. The way you've been carrying on all weekend. Stomping round like a bear with a sore head.
Yeah, I know.
It's not on, Mick. The kids can't move without you jumping down their throats. And my poor mother, she daren't open her mouth anymore.
I know, I'm sorry, Elaine. I know I've been out of order the last couple of days.
Well, what is it? Is it me, my mother, what?
No, of course it isn't, babe. It's... I don't know. Jackie Dixon had a real go at me on Friday in work. And then I come home and find the kids up to all kinds and the house looking like a bomb's hit it.
Mick, my mother is ill. I've got a teenage daughter. I told you it wouldn't be easy us all living together like this. Just gonna have to get used to it, aren't you, babe?
Oh, hello. Hey. What's all this I hear about you chatting up young girls and inviting them back here?
I beg your pardon?
Well, Katie Rogers reckons that you had that Liam one back here, you devil.
Well, yes, I did, but, the whole thing's very embarrassing, Ron.
Yeah, I bet you it is. Listen, Bing, if I were you, I'd steer clear of the likes of her.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, because what I remember about her, she was trouble with a capital T. All right, Max.
Fine, thank you, Ron. Ready for the off? Yes, yeah, just about. Well, have a good time and, give my love to the children, won't you?
Certainly will.
And don't worry about Susanna. We'll keep an eye on her, won't we, Ron?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'll see you soon, Max.
think that's everything.
Yeah, I hope so. I couldn't squeeze anything else in that boot. Right, well, I'd better make a move then.
You mustn't be late for the plane.
I'll ring you as soon as I get to the cottage, and if you need me, well, you know where I am, yeah?
Max! Max, wait! Please don't go.
I can't, the children.
No, I mean, don't go to the Cotswolds. Please, bring them here. I want you to spend the week here with Thomas and Alice.
Well, I'm absolutely sure.
I behave like... I'm sorry, I know how much they mean to you, and I want this week to be really special for the three of you.
Oh, thanks, Lainey. And no gallivanting round today. I want to see you sat sitting there when I come home from work.
Cross me heart and hope to die.
There you go, lad.
I wouldn't dare, anyways. I'm in enough trouble with this one as it is.
Give over, Glad. Of course you're not.
Is this safe or what? I don't need my official taster to sample it, do I?
Glad. Look, I know I've been having to go at everyone all the time. I just got myself so wound up. I mean, that Jackie Dixon had a right go at me, you know. Made me feel like I was 10 years old. I know I've been mouthing off like no one's business, but...
Hey, listen, you two. It seems we've got a choice here. Either we make a big deal out of these outbursts, or we treat them as just another part of normal family life. So what's it gonna be? War or peace?
What's up? What? I was just looking for Christian. I thought the pair of you were joined at the hip. Get lost. Just 'cause I stayed out last night. And the rest, we haven't seen you for nearly a week. Do you want a coffee?
Yeah. Well, that's 'cause I'm helping him get settled into his new flat.
I don't know why I don't just move in with him. It seems mad you paying rent and that in this place when you're hardly ever here.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't really talked about making that sort of commitment.
Why not? He obviously really rates you.
Do you reckon?
Great rates. If you haven't noticed, the poor lad's besotted with you.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
You're mad. Just tell him you want to move in with him.
I just don't want him thinking I'm trying to push him in something before he's ready.
Well, he probably feels exactly the same way about you.
Yeah, maybe.
So, ask him.
Oh, no, I couldn't, Katie. I'd feel right, Div, if he said no.
Oh, well, it's your life. But if I were you, I'd stop messing around and go for the big style.
But it does everything them fancy brands do, Julia, and at half the price.
It might be all right for them cheap artificial veneers, but I wouldn't scrape that stuff within a mile of the farmhouse furniture.
Well, look, love, can you just hang on till this afternoon? I'll be going down to cash and carry.
You're all right, Tarlov. I've got enough to keep me going for now. I'll just pop over to Dave's place and make sure he puts it on his list for when he opens up.
All right, Don?
Oh, I sin, yeah. Top of the world. Standing here watching Bing getting ready to open his bloody superstore.
Ah, well, you'll be all right once the novelty wears off.
Nah, no such thing as loyalty these days, mate. I still can't believe that Bing's done the dirty on me throwing in with them big guns over there. I've got no chance of competing with the likes of that lot.
Ah, well, at least you've still got Belle's Deli, haven't you? I mean, specialist stuff like that should keep the trade coming in.
Yeah, but for how long, Sin? She's always off at one of these food shows or out to lunch with some wholesaler or other. I reckon as soon as something better comes along, she'll be off like a shot. Yeah. God knows what I'll do then. It's just their rent that's keeping me from going under.
Oh, come on, you'll think of something. Where's your fighting spirit, eh?
No, you're right. Yeah, of course you're right. And I've always got my mates to keep me going, haven't I? So, right, sir, what can I get you? Large or small, nothing too much trouble?
No, you're all right, Ron. I think I'll do my shopping later on. You've got a customer.
Well, it's a nice little treat to have with our cup of tea. Oh, love. Oh, come on. You let it all out. That's it. Oh, there'll be tears in there that'll last forever.
I'm sorry to bother you like this at work. I didn't know what to do.
It's all right.
You must be sick of my family already. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to know us again. I just feel awful about what happened.
Did he say anything when he got back?
After you left, I sat up waiting. I thought Tim had come home.
But he didn't.
I rang round all his friends, the youth club, everyone I could think of, but no one's seen him.
Have you tried the Aussies? I mean, just in case.
About 3 o'clock this morning, I've been driving round and round, looking, but nobody's seen him. He's just disappeared.
Don't be worrying. I mean, he'll be fine.
Look, I know you and Tim got off to a bad start, him smashing your window like that. But he's not a bad lad, Sinbad. It's just that everything seems to go wrong for him.
Do you reckon?
It's since his dad died. Tim took it bad, and every time he gets upset, he seems to take himself off until he calms down.
What do you mean he's gone off like this before?
A couple of times, but he's usually back within a few hours. What if something's happened to him?
Look, Sarah, you sit yourself down there and I'll put the kettle on, OK?
I should be out looking for him.
Not in this state, you can't. Look, I'll tell you what, we'll have that cuppa, and once you've calmed down, we'll both scout round for him. But I've got to hang on for 5 minutes, because I've got to make dropping some gear off from house cleaners, OK?
Thanks, Sinbad. He's such a sensitive boy, and I couldn't bear to think of him being out there all on his own.
Well, don't worry, love. From what I know of your lad, he'll be able to look after himself. So you reckon your tin head... Timothy hasn't got much money on him?
No more than a couple of pounds. Not even enough for a decent meal.
Oh, well, should hear his belly rumbling then, shouldn't we? Ah, look, Carmel. Well, he hasn't got any money on him or anything like that. Well, he can't be a million miles away, can he? Right, cheers, Clarky.
Cheers, Sim.
Look, I'll just go and get me trolley, all right? Listen, love, this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought, so if you want to go ask about him in the shops, and I'll meet you in a couple of seconds, all right?
OK.
God, watch you.
Rachel, have you got a minute? I just wondered how the job was going.
Oh, great, I love it.
Yes, must be just the ticket for you, mixing with all those youngsters.
Oh, I suppose you mean Christian.
Actually, I was thinking more generally. You know, those lively young people in and out all the time. Like that girl that Jacqueline introduced me to last night.
Oh, you mean Leanne?
Well, you know her quite well, do you?
Not really. She's an old school friend of Jackie's.
Oh, I see.
In fact, you probably know her better than me. Took her on to see your photos, didn't you?
I couldn't bear to see him going off alone with them like that. Thomas and Alice are all he's got left now.
Of course they're not, love. He's got you. He dotes on you, does Mr. Farnham.
It's not the same, though, is it? The way you feel about your children is so special. They're a part of you. There's no other feeling like that in the world.
Look, maybe having them children is just what you need, eh, love? You know, having to see to them and that.
But I don't know if I can. The thought of them sleeping in Matthew's and Emily's beds, watching them play with their toys, especially Alice, she makes me feel so... I just
close to her. Not the way she is.
She's special. That's all, love.
But I don't feel that way about her. Not here. Where it matters, I just can't. And last year, when we were in France, we thought Patricia had cancer again. Max and I had a terrible row about the children coming to live here. Oh, I feel so awful now that things are said about Alice.
Oh, come on now, lovey. I'm sure you never meant it.
I did, Julia. And no matter how hard I try, I know I'll never be able to love her properly. So how am I going to get through the next few days?
There you go, Rach. Table 6.
That looks gorgeous. Making my mouth water.
Wouldn't have done 10 minutes ago if you seen them in the Plazzy bags, frozen solid.
Oh, another one of the trade secrets, eh?
Yeah, tell me about it. No such thing as proper cooking anymore, especially in this place. So what can I get you? Mrs. O'Leary.
I didn't know you worked here.
You want to see the menu?
No, thanks. Actually, I just wondered if you'd seen my son round here today.
Why? Got himself in bother again, has he?
You've really got it in for my Timothy, haven't you?
Too right I have. After all the trouble he caused my family. We couldn't do without his sort hanging around here.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, that is right. So if he puts one foot inside it, he's going out that door head first.
All right, Mick, there's no need to talk to her like that.
You what?
I said there's no need to talk to her like that.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, Carmel's a friend of mine.
A friend? Oh, since when?
Look, he obviously hasn't seen Tim.
A while now. And I'd rather you didn't speak to her like that.
You gone soft or what?
Look, all I'm saying...
Come on, Sinbad. It's not worth arguing with him.
Carmel, wait.
I'm going to look for me son.
Nice one, Mick. Thanks a lot.
What's going on? Are you on with her or what?
Yeah, I am. She's sound.
Oh, she's bad news, Sin. Just like that no-mark son of his. You must be mad even thinking about taking that one on.
Hey, hang on, Mick. I mean, no one said anything when you copped off with Elaine and she had a sack full of problems. Didn't stop you going for it big style.
Yeah, but none of Elaine's family go around beating people up or smashing windows. That old lady lots of trouble, Sin. And if you're not careful, it's going to end up rubbing off on you.
See you, Mum.
Christian, gone.
Hi, Katie. Long time no see.
Funny, I was saying the same thing to Rachel earlier on. I was beginning to think you kidnapped her or something.
Yeah, I suppose we have been seeing a lot of each other.
Must be love, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know why you don't just go for it instead of messing around like this.
What do you mean?
I'll ask her to move in with you, you do.
I don't know.
Well, why not? It seems to have Rachel paying rent on our place when she's hardly ever there.
Yeah, but I don't want to rush into something like that before she's ready.
Tried asking her what she wants to do.
No, not yet. Look, I'm going to be late for work. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Right. I'm just on my way home. Wondered if you fancied anything special for tea.
No, thank you. I'll get me own.
I'm sorry things have turned out this way.
You've got a flaming nerve, Ping. You expect me to sit back with a smile on my face while you're over there starting to knacker my bloody business? I suppose you're planning to take over my house and all, aren't you, once you've seen this place off?
Can I just say that if it does come to the worst, there'll always be a job for you over at
the garage. Don't you patronise me, you stuck-up get. I've been running my own business for years now. No way am I going back to slaving away just to swell some other fella's profits.
I see. Well, you certainly made yourself very clear.
Good. And while I'm at it, you might as well know that as from Friday, I'm putting your rent up. Now, you might want to play the big tycoon Bing, fine, but you can play it without me subsidising your living expenses.
Right, should we go in? You got both the bags? Yeah. Good boy. Right. Here we are. Hello.
Oh, the plane was on time.
Yeah. Yeah, no problems at all. Where are Thomas?
It was Ace.
Alice was okay?
Yeah.
You're a big girl now, aren't you, Alice, eh? Coming all the way from France on a big aeroplane.
I've brought Matthew's computer game down for you, Thomas. We can set it up down here if you like.
Cool, thanks. Dad, can you come and help me?
Yeah, sure. Hang on a sec. Can you just take Alice?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, she's not used
Hang
to
on,
it,
Mr.
is she?
Impatient. Look, just take her, please. I think she just wants to sit down quietly,
Oh.
just for a little while. There we are. Right. Right. Hang on.
Well, we'll sit here, shall we? Alice, and watch Daddy and Thomas. Hmm?
Where does this
There, Dad.
Oh, I think you're right there, Thomas. Yeah, good lad.
Uh,
And the next one goes in there as well, does it?
God.
Voila.
Well, talk about shaking, not stirred.
Hey, that is a work of art.
Hey, I'm impressed.
Any chance of showing me how to do that, mate?
Don't know if you'll be around long enough for that, mate.
Why do you mean?
You don't learn skills like this in 5 minutes. It takes years to get to this level of expertise.
Oh, Mick, thank God you're here. I've had this rep on the phone going on about pizza boxes. It's a nightmare. I've been trying to sort it out for ages.
Listen, you two, have you got a minute? There's something I need to ask you. Yeah, sure, fire away. Well, can we go somewhere a bit more private?
Hey, it won't be a sec. Don't start without me.
Look, babe, why don't you calm down and start again?
The rep from Miller's reckons that from the 1st of next month, each pizza box is going to cost us 10% more.
You what?
I know, I told him we couldn't afford those prices, but he won't budge.
Well, can't you ring round and find another supplier?
Oh, I've been doing that all afternoon. Miller's is still the cheapest, even with the price rise.
We've cut our profits to the bone as it is. We're going to be trading at a loss at this rate.
Well, you're going to have to phone them and work out some sort of deal.
Look, I can't just go swanning off whenever I feel like it. Jackie's already let go of me once.
We're going to have to work something out, babe.
So, what's this all about then, Katie?
Is there some sort of problem?
Well, you tell me.
I don't understand.
All right, then, let me ask you something. Christian, do you want Rachel to move into your flat with you?
Katie!
Well, do you?
Yeah, of course I do.
And Rachel, do you want to move in with Christian? Right then, well, that's sorted. That's what's stopping you.
No, not at all.
Well, actually, yeah, there is one thing. No way are me and you sharing that single bed anymore. I want a great big double one, add the deals on.
This poor little mite's worn out.
Well, why don't you take her up, Max?
I think I'll just sit here with her just for a little while.
Can I have a biscuit, please?
Yes, of course you can, Thomas.
Oh. 10 minutes, you. All right.
You look tired, Thomas.
You could have fooled me.
I bet your mummy doesn't let you stay up late, does she?
Yes, she does.
Oh, does she now? Well, I have to have a word with her about that.
You should get your daddy to read you a story in bed, Thomas. Emily used to love that, didn't she, Max?
Yeah, she did. Go on, Thomas, shall we go upstairs? I think you'd be much more comfy in your own bed. So comfy, you'll probably fall asleep by the time I get to the end of the story.
I won't, Dad.
Why? Not frightened, are you?
Yeah.
But it's your old room, Thomas. You used to be lovely and comfy in there. Could never get you out of that bed in the mornings.
But Matthew...
Well, I'm sure Matthew won't mind you sleeping in there.
We will.
Oh, don't be silly, Thomas. Matthew's...
I'm sure he won't mind.
I'm scared, Dad.
Look, Matthew won't mind you sleeping in his room because Matthew lives in heaven now. He lives up in the sky with the stars, with Emily. And he's not coming home.
Not ever.
No. Not ever.
A hostile reception awaits the enigmatic Melissa, next on 4.